This was the most lucrative hide-and-seek challenge in history. 6 players hid together in an abandoned castle. If they could evade the hunter's pursuit smoothly for 1 hour, they would win $1 million prize. Before the official challenge, the contestants were given 3 days. They could use the time to scout the area and make props. Unlike previous challenges where prizes were awarded to winners, this time around, the players had to carry the prize briefcase with them at all times. They needed to hide successfully within the specified time. Once caught by the hunters, the prize money in their hands would be snatched away instantly. Watching the other players scurrying around to find hiding spots, Player 1, the bald guy, felt extremely confident because he had made thorough preparations long ago. During the past 3 days, he had crammed photography skills with the cameraman, all for the purpose of blending in with the camera crew on the challenge day, to make it impossible for the hunters to tell him apart. With the technical lessons completed in advance, the costume and makeup design also had to keep up. To avoid arousing the hunter's suspicion, the bald guy spared no expense. He urgently hired a makeup artist and a costume designer. He had himself made up and dressed to look exactly like a cameraman. Once everything was ready, the bald guy picked up the equipment directly. He was ready to pull off a bold trick of hiding in plain sight right under the hunter's noses. The plan was perfect. The only tricky problem was how to store the cash. After some consideration, the bald guy decided to split the cash among the camera crew members. He asked them to hold on to it temporarily for him. With all the arrangements made, he just had to wait quietly for the hunters to arrive. On the other side, Player 2, the buzzcut guy, made the most of his diving skills. Since there were no pools in the castle, he set his sights on the water storage tank in the basement. It looked rusty on the outside. The opening at the top was extremely narrow. It obviously seemed impossible to hide a person inside, but this was exactly what the buzzcut guy liked about it. He planned to cut a small hole in the side of the water tank. He would put on his diving suit. He would take the waterproof wrapped prize briefcase with him. He would hide inside the tank with it. Finally, he would cover the hole with the metal sheet properly. This way, even if the hunters showed up, they would never think that someone could be hiding inside the water tank. Unlike the risky moves of the first 2 players, Player 3, the long-haired lady, opted for a more conventional hiding strategy. She chose the space beneath the floorboards as her hiding spot. To distract the hunter's attention, she not only covered the entire room with wood-patterned carpet, she also rearranged the furniture specifically. After transforming the room's layout, the long-haired lady slipped into the space under the floorboards smoothly. At the same time, Player 4, the short-haired guy, also found his hiding place quickly. He noticed that the ceiling of the room was hung with many pieces of tattered plastic sheeting. Looking up from below, it was impossible to see clearly what was up there, so he covered the ceiling with opaque plastic sheeting. He disguised it to look like a dilapidated area that had not been repaired for years. He then hid himself up there successfully. As for Player 5, the blonde lady, hiding was much simpler. She had discovered a secret passage in the wall in advance. Such a great opportunity was naturally not to be missed. Her plan was to hide herself inside the secret passage. She would then hang a fake radiator on the wall. She used it to conceal the entrance to the hidden room. As time was running out fast, Player 6, the guy with the hat, was still running frantically in the snow outside the castle. Because his hiding method was a bit special. Familiar with the effects of light and shadow, he had custom-made an ultra-bright spotlight. He planned to use the light and shadow effect to hide himself in the shadows. Night fell quickly. The hunter's pursuit began officially. Would they be able to evade the hunter's search smoothly? Let's wait and see.